Hello, I'm Josh from StartReplay.com, and today I'm at the Warner Brothers booth with Zaffer, the lead animator on Arkham Knight. It's a pleasure to be here.
How you doing,
Zaffer?
Josh?
Oh my god. The Batmobile. Have you seen the Batmobile? I'm going to be driving out of here later, so stick tuned. Zaffer, I met the team 5 years ago on the eve of Arkham Asylum, and they're such a humble bunch. And for a small London studio to get to this point of creating possibly what's going to be the best Batman game ever, how do you feel about that?
I'm sure I'll speak for everyone in the office right now. We're very proud to be part of this process. Like, making a Batman game from day one, and I was there from day one too, we never knew it would come this far and this bold and this great. But we're very, very proud to be part of it. You know, like, it's exciting. We're here at E3 2014. We've got the Batmobile sitting right behind us. I mean, doesn't get bigger than that, right? It's impressive and awesome.
Now, moving on to Arkham Knight, this is by far your biggest Batman game today. And it's going to be your last entry. The definitive
this is the epic conclusion.
trilogy,
yes.
Rounding it off. One question I'd like to go out the gate with is a huge story. How did you start creating that story? There's been 75 years now of Batman. Where do you start to create something new?
So for us, it's all about the Arkhamverse, right? So for us, we've done Arkham Asylum, we've moved forward into Arkham City, and now we're moving yet again forward into Arkham Knight. For us, it is the epic conclusion. We have to bring all great things to an end, but in a very large, massive scale. So we've got the Batmobile. Reason for that, we've got Arkham Knight, who's got a massive military force. He's bringing to the fight. He's bringing right to the doorstep and bringing it toe to toe to Batman. You would have seen all the tanks, all the military troops. So we've got the Batmobile to deal with that. We've got two modes, which you guys will be familiar with. We've got Pursuit mode and Battle mode.
Battle mode is awesome.
Everyone loves Battle mode. but I mean, both those modes have like their own qualities and advantages, right? So we have to race around the city, chase down villains, and then switch into Battle mode very effectively, very quickly, and take on all the enemy tanks that you cannot take on by foot. So.
Now, seeing the gameplay that was shown in the Sony conference yesterday, I couldn't help but notice that Batman was on a bit of a kill approach. Now, what's happening with these cars exploding, man? Are they remote controlled? What's going on? Are they 60mm rubber bullets being flown at enemies?
So the drones being destroyed yesterday would have been unarmed. So they're unarmed drones, all electrical driven by Arkham Knight himself. You would see the heavy cannon shooting any old drone that you want, and it's on like a little timer. And you've got the Vulcan cannon, which you can just pummel away at tanks again. That automatically switches to a non-lethal riot suppressor when you come across
What's a riot suppressor? Is it a beanbag or?
No, it's like it's rubber. It's like rubber bullets essentially, like massive rubber bullets, and that takes down, just knocks them out, like the thugs. And also, it's got the electrical kind of defense mechanism. If people get too close with their guns and start shooting at you, you don't want to just sit there and take it, right? So if you move into them, you'll kind of electrify them for a brief period, and they'll get back up later on. So yeah.
Before I forget, do the bodies still breathe? Do you see?
Of course.
Because in Arkham Origins they didn't. They seem,
oh really?
There's a dodo. Yeah. I was looking at them saying, it looks as though they're not breathing.
No, they're definitely. Yeah, the guys are obviously. Batman doesn't kill. I mean, we're massive Batman fans. We're not going to kind of go beyond that kind of threshold. No. We're going to stay true to the Batman verse. Yeah. So for us, we don't kill people.
And in terms of the story, now with Arkham City, you had that change from going from Batman to Catwoman. That was one of my favourite parts. Did you find that from the community? And if so, did you consider that for this game of changing perspectives by any chance?
Bringing Catwoman into Arkham City was a massive challenge in itself as well, because we've had Batman, people knew how he controlled, how he behaved. We didn't want to kind of break the rules too much and kind of introduce some random character here, but Catwoman was a massive challenge. It was great. People actually, we got good response about her, like people love playing as her. Obviously for Arkham Knight, we've got Batman, we've got the new suit, we've got lots of new abilities, and the main new character, if you want to put it that way, is the Batmobile, and we've got a massive amount of gameplay with that. You can take on Riddler puzzles, you can take on all the new villains on the street, loads of new puzzles to deal with.
And just to quickly wrap up, now, as we've already said, this is a huge Batman story, rounding off your trilogy. Is there anything now near the end of development where you thought, that might work well for DLC?
We're not announcing. That's a good question. We're not. It's cheeky as well. We're not revealing anything DLC based right now. All we got to look forward to for everyone is obviously Batmobile, Battle mode, new suit, Arkham Knight,
Cannot wait,
Scarecrow.
man. You can catch Batman Arkham Knight when it releases 2015 for PlayStation 4, Xbox One and PC.